Amanda the Adventurer was updated to version 1.1 yesterday, and in it we could supposedly get the 4th tape. Though I believe that it wasn't the 4th tape that we're watching due to several reasons. If we look at the list of episodes on the page, there is nothing that indicates the tape is related to what the game page said. Now, up until this point, all 4 episode titles correspond with what the content of the video offered us. For example, episode 1's title is Baking a Pie, and in the first episode, we have Amanda going into the store to buy the ingredient to make a pie. In my last theory video on the missing 4th tape, I theorized that the 4th tape was never missing at all. Instead, all 4 of them were there all along, but was cut and split into 2 parts. That's the shortest version I can give you. If you don't understand, I'll leave a link to that video so you can watch it to have a better understanding. The other reason why I believe that this is not the missing tape, I noticed that every single tape you watch, at the end of that video preview, they would eject the tape. And you might call me nitpicky on this stuff, but if this could happen on all 3 tapes, then why doesn't it happen on this bonus tape that we got? Why does it suddenly disappear? So all the more for me to believe that what we're watching is not actually the 4th tape, but rather another tape given to us. I would go as far as to say that this tape was specifically given to us by something or someone like Amanda or the entity. Also, before we proceed on, I went to the comment section of the page and I found a user who posted this code a few hours before the actual update arrived. So I don't know about you guys, but that guy is pretty sus. But to get back on track, the new update added a bonus tape which you can access by typing lamb one time while you're in the butcher store. This brings us the secret tape which shows us tree image. Now I'll try my best to make sense on this tree image, but here I would like to request you guys' assistance by giving your ideas, theories on what exactly these tree images are. They could tell us something, but for now this is what I can pick up on this tree image. The first one shows a picture of a house. Now reversing this picture shows me that this is a stock image of a house on a neighborhood. At first I thought that this is the player's house, but remember what the page said. Digging through your attic, you found a mysterious tape. The house, from what I can see, doesn't have any semblance to the one that we've seen on the tape, so this is why I think this is not the player's house. Next one is an image of a forest. This really gave me a hard time to pinpoint what exactly this is, but as always, reverse imaging shows me that this is another stock image of a forest. And the last one is an image of dead animals, which I believe to be in a meat processing factory. And reversing this image brings me to a stock picture of animal in a meat processing factory. Some of you might be curious about these numbers and even told me to use it at episode 1 when Amanda asked us if we like Apple or not. And I did put it, but it didn't do anything other than just progressing through the game. So that's that. The last sequence of the bonus tape forces us to type Wooly, and then that exits the tape. Now I tried typing Wooly at the start of the bonus tape and it immediately exits the video. Now I tried it again with typing Amanda first and then Wooly the second time, and then same as usual, it forces me out of the video. So I don't know if this is a glitch or something, but this is definitely what we need to figure it out. There's also one glitch that I found in the game when we finished watching the bonus tape. If you play episode 3 after you finish watching the bonus tape itself and you click on the playground, the game suddenly freezes. I don't know what causes this, but it only happened after I played the secret tape from the beginning to the end. It didn't happen if I just play the game normally, skipping the bonus tape, or if I play the bonus tape but I type in Wooly and then it exits immediately. That's the only time where I can click on the playground and then we progress through the story. So I'm a bit clueless on what happened. Is it just a glitch or is it intended by the developer? If you guys got any idea, do let me know in the comments below. Anyway, let's wrap this video up. So with all the stuff that I'm putting out here, what can we make out of this? Now, this is a theory of mine, but I believe that the bonus tape is given to us by something or someone to connect what happened to Wooly at episode 3. Now, here's what I come up with. The house that we see at the first image could be our house. The forest with roads could lead to the meat processing factory where Wooly was killed and his meat was used as food. This is why we're only seeing Wooly's wool in episode 3. Now by this point, you're gonna make an argument that this theory doesn't add up. If the first image is our house, Why is there a truck? The meat in the meat processing house is not a lamb or sheep. I know, and I've been racking my brains up why exactly are they showing us this image? Does it mean anything? And then it clicked on me. What if this realistic image is nothing more than a depiction to what had happened to Wooly? Let me explain this. You see, in episode 1, 2, and 3, everything you see, it looks cartoony. But then suddenly, in this bonus tape, a realistic picture was used. Doesn't really make sense. Like, why would you suddenly show us something realistic like this? Doesn't really make sense, but what if? What if this is not actually what they're trying to do? This update was put on rather fast, like a few hours after someone posted a supposedly hidden code hidden in a butcher shop. After that, the game got updated. I believe this update was put out rather fast. And since they didn't have time, they have to use real image. This is why if you reverse image each photo you see, we get an actual stock photo instead of something else. If they had the time, they could do much more, but I think time was not on their side. So they had to tell us the lore using image that depicted what happened to the character Wooly. And it worked out. Because of this video, we kinda get an understanding that Wooly died and was turned into food or something in the meat processing factory. One last thing before we end it, the third image shows us number 826. I tried searching up what it meant and a quick Google search gave me a bunch of non-profit organization. I even tried turning it into binary and hex. Heck, you name it. I tried everything. All of which didn't give me anything in return. However, I think there's a much more easier explanation. Now, since the third image is at a meat processing factory, I looked it up and apparently meat process were given numbers, so I think this is the explanation that we need. For now, I don't think 826 unlock anything unless someone commented something again on the page. Like for example, oh, if you put 826 when Amanda asks us if we like Apple, something magical might happen, like some secret will be open or something. And then the game got instantly updated. Like, that could happen. I mean, just look at before. Anyway, with that being said guys, I'm gonna end this video here. What do you guys think? Do you think there's more to this? Let me know what you guys think down there in the comments below. All your theories and suggestions, I would love to read them. And yeah, thank you for the amazing support on this channel. Truly, you guys are awesome. Thank you and have a good day.